Alright, welcome back. This video I'm going to be making a tart, and it is vegan and it is gluten-free in the crust. So this recipe normally is a peach recipe and it's suggested for summer, but since it is winter and it's out of season, I'm using strawberries. And if you want to, you can still revisit this video and just use peaches instead. So the crust uses substitutions of oats, buckwheat, xanthan gum, and stuff like almonds and dates that replace the usual gluten in the crust and instead makes it a gluten-free oatmeal like crust. Alright, once you've measured out all of the ingredients in the recipe linked below, you can start grinding it up until it is in a wet sand-like texture. Alright, for the crust, once it's done being processed, you can push it into the crust like this. And something I forgot to mention earlier is I am using almonds, but you can use any other nut of choice according to the recipe, so choose at your discretion. Alright, next up is the filling, and for this, again, I'm doing the strawberries instead of the peaches, but you can do the 3 large ripe peaches instead, but I chose to go for the quart of strawberries. And yeah, so now I'm going to move this over to the food processor. I know it says peel the peaches and cut into smaller pieces, but with strawberries, I just trust the food processor to blend them down smooth enough. Alright, after I put the strawberries in, I also put in the lemon juice, and the next step is to puree it until it is smooth. Alright, and once you're done pureeing, you add it into the pot with all of the other ingredients for the filling and put it on a medium temperature, and you have to bring it to a boil and then cook for 1 minute before removing from the heat. Alright, this is what it should generally look like once it's boiling, and once it gets to this point, start the timer for 1 minute. Alright, once it's after that 1 minute, you can sieve it into a small bowl and then transfer it to the tart base. So if you're doing peaches, I would recommend sieving it just because of the fibers and like if you forgot a pit fragment. But for strawberries, I would not worry about it, and that's what I'm doing. And now I'm going to transfer it over to the tart base. This is how it should look after the 4 hours in the fridge, and as you can see, it has solidified the filling. So I hope you had a fun time making this, and I just wanted to say at the beginning when I mentioned the xanthan gum and the cornstarch going into the base, that was a mistake, and do not do that. I just accidentally lumped it together. All right, have a great rest of your day.